Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our final round of TKO for the evening. I hope you all got your drawing hands on. Get out your smocks and your very favorite shirt, because we're gonna draw it up in room HYDX. Ladies and gentlemen, right there for your perusal, HYDX. I believe I'm gonna be my little flamey friend over here and wait on everybody to join on in. We have Bob and Tim 64, currently using the snake, the sneaky snake. Awer, Lemon, Queen, and Reigns, filling in my third slot, third from the last slot. We need two more. Two more, ladies and gentlemen. Who's it gonna be? Get in my holes. Fill my holes with your places. And I have one empty place. Who wants to hop on in? Huntsman. Nice. Dan was able to weasel his way on in there. If you'll pardon the expression. Congratulations, my friend. And without any further bother, let's do this fucking duel. All right, the matches are about to go down. The fighters have officially been loaded in.
Welcome to TKO. I am the tournament master, and this is
Indeed,
my
tournament master.
familiar Dimitri. Say
We
hello,
are here
Dimitri.
to battle.
Dimitri? Oh, God, lost him again. I brought you all here to T-Shirt Island to have the wildest spring break of our lives.
T-Shirt
Oh,
Island.
wait, no, that's the next group. You guys are here for the T-shirt thing?
You guys are here for the T-shirt thing? I love it.
The
I
road
love,
to
I love
greatness begins here.
all
at the
these games are
training
great so
grounds.
far.
You will use your device to draw two drawings.
Oh, I
You may
love
draw
Bob and
anything
Tim's
that
little, like,
pleases you. If you
secret
need an
agent
idea,
bunny.
use the
That's
suggestion
great.
button.
You know he goes
I
on
promise I'm
missions
not
everywhere.
judging you yet. Begin
He's
your
the
first
number 2
drawing
that's silent
now.
but deadly.
If you
Okay,
didn't
so I
qualify for the
think I'm
tournament,
going to go
don't
ahead
fret.
and do...
Simply join the audience to submit your suggestions and vote on your favorite shirts.
Sure. Sure. We'll go with that. And that's enough for my first drawing, if you don't mind. Everybody hurry up. Get your drawings in now. Yeah. T-Shirt Island does in fact look like a t-shirt, as it turns out, as the waves fold and lap onto the shores. And boom, there, nailed it. Really? I've been playing it on the PC for a while, and it's actually been really easy for me to do. I wouldn't mind getting out my little tablet, though, that I've been using as, well, quite frankly, that I'm going to eventually build into a teleprompter, but for right now, I've been using it to play too many games lately. And I wouldn't mind actually using that to draw with. That might be really fun.
Little button, you know. On to drawing number 2.
Excellent. Now draw a second time. That thing that you drew the first time, draw it again. Only worse. I'm actually going to use that color base, and let's go with, and then yep. Because why not? Ta-da! And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be my second drawing. It's actually quite adorable. I'm kind of proud of that one. And Weasels was suggested. Rain screen randomly zoomed in and froze while drawing. Weird. I imagine sometimes that happens, unfortunately. But were you able to... It looks like you were eventually able to get them in because you're registered as having 2 drawings. Do you want to get Hello Kitty spandex in there? Do you want Mr. T? Lemon is a child and apologizes for their drawing.
For your last exercise, you will write as
And now
many
we must
slogans
create
or
the
phrases
slogans.
as you can.
As we look at the
Something
mystical
short and
mountains in
snappy
front
like
of
you
us,
might
we
see on a
must be
t-shirt.
inspired by the
And
words
there's no shame in hitting the
that
suggestion button if
create
you
the
need
t-shirt
it.
slogans.
Go! You didn't give up after 1, did you? Keep writing.
Let's go with... And how about for another one, who... And finally, I think one last one that we will be happy with, that is, love it. I feel like all of mine have exclamation points because nothing says comedy like yelling excitedly. That fire dude named Tim. Also, yeah, that's definitely me. I am the fire dude. 14. Lemon Base got 14 fucking suggestions in. That's hysterical.
Select 1 drawing and 1 slogan to create the perfect t-shirt combination. And I do mean perfect.
Welp. Pretty sure I've got a good one here. It kind of matched me up pretty nicely. Now we're just waiting on Bob and Tim. There's Bob and Tim, and also Weasel. Come on, Umbrella Man. I believe in you. Cover yourself with an answer. Protect yourself from the raining deluge of crap. I believe in you. Excellent.
Brace yourselves. Let the tournament begin. Gone
Also,
one.
whomever drew Dick Butt, Queen loves you. Pretty sure Queen loves you. It's
Versus-
okay, Awer. You'll find out. Now that is definitely
Using
a
your
representation of Dick
devices
Butt.
to vote.
And it's also the whistling noise inside my head. This person is about to have their coffee, and the t-shirt says, "Happy to stab you to death." Pretty great. Both of those are pretty great, not gonna lie to you. The whistling noise inside my head, and also happy to stab you to death. This one should be super close. I mean, you can click butt on that Dick Butt, all right. Wait, 2 people drew Dick Butt? Oh God, Weasel. Are you telling me there's another Dick Butt somewhere? Well, the 2 Dick Butts may in fact end up going head to head
A new challenger.
because the whistling noise inside my head won, and the other one says Dan was a mistake. Welp. Pretty sure that I know which one I'm voting for. Fuck. That is 2 back-to-back and head-to-head Dick Butts. That just happened, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's got to be the one that's insulting Dan. You know, it really has nothing to do with Dick Butt at that point, and it's all about Dan's mistake. Wow. And of course, Dan picked his own demise. Dan picked his own demise because he knew I just couldn't resist. Also, Dan is a mistake versus sailing in a sea of nothingness. Oh yeah. Damn. I kind of really like kind of really like DM, which is my acronym for Dan is a mistake. But CSUN would be pretty good too. Fuck. I think I'm gonna have to go DM. DM.
A tie won't cut it. The defender wins.
The tie won't cut it. Unfortunately, Dana's mistake was not mistakenly chosen as the winner. Ugh. And Waterhead Dan wins another round. And he goes up against the Tin Man with no lungs. Boop. I can't tell whether that's supposed to be Penny or Nora because of both the boop and also being a robot. So he's a Tin Man with no lungs, but the ability to boop into your heart. And Dan is a mistake. And here's the thing. I might actually have that Tin Man with no lungs shirt. That's actually pretty neat. I kind of really dig that. Like, if you could clean that up just a little bit, I kind of would take that. Yay! Yeah. Thank you, Reigns. You helped me win. I beat out the dick button.
Battle.
So, Tin Man with no lungs? Or Clunge? Dan, da-da. And it looks like a little fairy holding up a little leaf to protect itself from the rains. The little fairy leaf. Aware, what'll end up happening is we'll play to the end of this, pitting all of them against each other, and then we'll draw one final round of drawings and do one more round of slogans. And then we'll play out that last round, and then the end happens. So it's not a whole lot longer, Aware. I would say we're getting close to the halfway-ish mark in this round, if I had to guess. Ooh, infant death ruled murder. I like that it goes with the drawing. I really like that it has to do with the drawing. But infant death ruled murder just seems to be now maybe if that was the back of the shirt, can that be on the back of the shirt? That would be great if that was on the back of the shirt. Holy shit. Unfortunately, my Tin Man with no lungs shirt kind of went by the wayside, and Lemon takes over the lead.
Versus. Fight.
Huh. Interesting. This guy in a lab coat, holding a stick of butter, saying, well, butter my butt. And also, infant death ruled murder. Just right across the back here. Drawn knife, and slash, and blood, like it was drawn in MS Paint. That's pretty great. If it was Gavin, Dan, Lemon, that somebody would have drawn a bigger nose. I guarantee it. Unfortunately, infant death beats out buttering of butts, and Aware loses another round. Sorry, buddy. And those are our winners for round one. The streak winner and the gauntlet.
Let's take a training break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chapter 3 entails drawing that one more drawing and one more selection of slogans.
One new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish.
Also, I really like that he says drawing. Like, that's my favorite part. He says drawing. What shall I draw?
Watching the tournament, but wish you were playing along?
Oh, right. If you're in the audience, please continue to suggest things that we can draw. It would be really funny to get your input. do. Whoop, whoop. I'm the worst kind of human being, and it's great. I love what this game lets you do. Sure, why not? And do that, and then boop, boop. I wish you could go a slightly thinner line. Like, you got thick, and then you got thin. I wish you could do thinner.
Write something.
Okay, now it's time for suggestions. I kind of took my sweet ass time with the drawing because I don't really care. You guys can wait. Trust me, it'll be worth it.
As we approach the second gauntlet, the cruel winds of chance have switched around your drawings and slogans. Create your new shirt warrior.
I mean, that's kind of the best match ever. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, my testiculars are sticking together because it's a little warm in this room, and so I have to adjust myself. Also, is it just me? Okay, I saw Dan's little duck head kind of splash on top, and I didn't know whether it was somebody who had dropped from on, like, another fucking...
Versus?
Never mind. Shut up, Tim.
I want you to fight.
Lion Hillary or Tim is on fire. Take your pick, ladies and gentlemen. One of these is well put together, and the other one is weirdly blue-armed. Not really sure what's going on there. Kind of looks like... It looks like one of those, oh God, what were the ones with corn syrup in them? The Stretch Armstrongs that have been kind of like squinched in the wrong places. And unfortunately, Tim is on fire. Kind of takes it away. Even I had to vote for it. That's, yeah. Sorry.
Versus?
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Fight for me, babies. Fight.
It's not my fault. So are you gonna go with Tim is on fire? Or Spank the Shark? Who looks like he just had a nice hearty meal. In the end, it really doesn't matter to me anymore. We've had way too much fun playing these games tonight for me to really be bothered whether or not I win. It'd be really nice if I won, though. Not gonna lie. So if you guys could just go ahead and make that happen, that would be great. Do, 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 do. Wow. Spanking the Shark it is. So you went from my shirt to a shirt that I made. Because that is both my drawing and my phrase.
Versus?
That's what took me so damn long, was making the shark. And then making the skeleton. Also, I fucking love that. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I kind of really like that. With the eye patch bunny looking all badass. Like, I kind of really dig that. It's true, Queen. It's totally true. It's absolutely your shirt. I just thought it was funny. That's not the first time that it's happened to me or to anyone else in this game. It's just always funny when it does. And the audience is going to swing it in favor of the deadly, deadly bunny. Good job, Range. Don't worry, Queen. It's not that bad.
Versus?
Macaroni
Go ahead and fight
and
already.
existential terror. Adorable bunny who could be from, oh god, what's the thing where it's like, it's not Happy Tree Friends, it's the other bullshit girls thing where it's like, what shit do you what from this game? What are you asking, Bob? Oh, what shirt do you want from this game? I don't know, man. The It's Not That Bad shirt has been pretty good, but I think so far the one that I want the most is either
A new challenger appeared.
what was it? Clud Plunger or
Attack!
Free Willy, which were ones that came up earlier, and I'll show you later on. Exotic Lubricants. That one's pretty good. Or It's Not That Bad, which is kicking ass this round. It's Not That Bad may end up being the winner of both the streak and the gauntlet if it can keep on a little bit longer. Hey, little duck. Welcome. Oh, shit.
The tie goes to
Perfect
the defender.
tie. Unfortunately, the incumbent wins. So It's Not That Bad. Keeps moving on. And it's got another round to go through, though. I made an accident. It looks like you made a pea cloud, is what it looks like. It's a cloud with pea. It's a cloud of pea. There's a cloud, and it is mostly made of pea. Congratulations. Or it's you having a dream of you jumping on the bed. Or like humping the bed. I used to do that when I was a kid, and also when I was an adult because I like to kind of keep my hip strength up. But I actually took to, so in wrestling there was an exercise where you would lie flat on your stomach, and the instructor would tell you to use your core muscles between your legs and your stomach and your hips to actually bounce yourself off the mat. You know, to be able to
A new
jump
challenger
up
appeared.
off the mat using just the power of your hips and your stomach and your thruster, basically. And Dan is an idiot. I kind of really like that. It's the reverse of the Deadpool drawing we had earlier with Dan is an idiot. And so I got to be pretty good at it. I got to the point where I could get up like 6 inches, a foot off the ground, you know? And I would then take to doing that in bed. Not like that. But in order to just get to sleep, I would start bouncing my hips on the bed. It became very comforting. And not in a sexually gratifying way.
Winner!
It was just the impact and the practice and the core strength
The
and
final gauntlet. Only
everything
the
like that, but I would end
strongest
up
from the
getting
previous rounds will compete,
2,
and only
3
one
feet
will
off
come
the
out
fucking
alive.
bed because it's a bed. It's got springs in it. You know, fucking boing, boing, boing. But I would sit there with my head on the fucking blanket like this, and I'm just,
Versus
you know, bouncing my hips up off the mattress. And it's kind of kept me in shape for a while. But yeah. I feel like our love affair with the dick butt was very great. Like when we loved dick butt, we loved dick butt hard, okay? But in the end, it's not that bad. Yeah, kinda sorta, little duck. It was like white noise from my body. My little brother would do the same thing, but he would hit his head against the pillow, and I would prefer to practice thrusting. But that's just me.
versus
It's not that bad in the final round up against infant
Fight
death
each other.
ruled murder. Okay, so here are our 2 shirts. Here are our 2 shirts that need to go up against each other. I kind of really want to get It's Not That Bad as a shirt. fuck. Like, if I'm having to pick which one I would actually wear on a daily basis. Ah, God, that's fucking tough. That is so tough. I'm sorry, Lemon. I'm sorry. That one was fucking tough. Oh my God. Sorry. I had to go with It's Not That Bad. Which means Rain is our winner.
Was so
Congratulations.
exciting.
You won with the Tanuki. And that means Reigns wins the tournament. Congratulations, my friends. Congratulations. And now I'm going to look at the gallery here and tweet out. About the shirts that you've made, cause they're freaking awesome. Oh, yeah, they're freaking awesome. Let's go with that one. There you go. So whose shirt was that one that won? Who just won? Reigns. This deadly t-shirt by @Reigns. What is your Twitter handle, Reigns? If you could tell me that, I'll go ahead and make sure and include it inside of this tweet. Please plug yourself. Please plug yourself right now. Give me your Twitter handle. Do it right now. Go. Twitter handle. Go. Go. Twitter handle. Go. Also, Lemon, get yours ready. Because you got second place, so you also get tweeted out. Okay, you saw me highlight, and beep. Tweeted. Or so it says anyway. We'll see whether or not that actually worked. I hope that worked. Okay, you got it, my friend. Crap. Too much. Too much highlight. Beep. Crap. Close. Try it again. I may have to refresh it. Like, they're still kind of working out some of the bugs in the way these things, these tweets work. God, it's so close. Come on. No, unfortunately, Queen, this will be where we call it a night for tonight. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who came out and played games this evening. And join us again on Thursday when we'll be playing more Guild of Dungeoneering. There's some new DLC that's going to be coming out. I forget exactly what it's called. The Headache from Ice Cream Mountain or something like that. And it has a whole bunch of Frosty-themed DLC, so come right back here on Thursday. We're going to be playing some more chat interaction games, and it's going to be pretty goddamn great. You've been watching this on twitch.tv/Leftwich. My name is Leftwich. I hope you've enjoyed the Jackbox Party Pack. By all means, feel free to pick it up for yourself. It is $21.99 right now with the current release deal that they're doing, and then it'll go back up to the full price $24.99 here very soon. So go ahead and pick it up for yourself. It's a super great time. The other games that we didn't get to play tonight, we will play another time. But as always, we'll see you next time.